Hello there, Nabila here. So as I promised before, I'm going to make a book review, right, in this channel, but instead of making one book review, I'm going to combine all of the books that I've read in August and September. There are 6 of them, okay? So this is the August and September books wrap up. Okay, here I have list 7 of them. On August, I didn't make an August book wrap up because I reread like 3 books out of 4. I read 3 books that I've read before when I was young, and then I read it again. And this is the new book, only one. And for September, since I was busy, I started my new semester in university, so I only get to read 2 books. So let's get started. So for the first book, I Believe in a Thing Called Love. This book is by Maureen Gu. It talks about this girl in high school. Her name is Daisy Lee. Daisy Lee or Daisy Lee, I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. And then she's this perfect girl in school, the one of the student body president. She's also the school varsity star, the soccer varsity star. So she seems perfect, but she never had a boyfriend before, because most of the time when she met her crush, she sometimes make this like careless, clumsy move, and it's humiliate herself. So she didn't get a chance to, have a romantic relationship with anyone. So that happened, and then one day she met this new kid named Luca, I think, and he is this mysterious art student. So she made this list of steps on what to do based on the K-drama that she watched. So as you know, if you watch K-drama, those plot are kind of like dramatic, like it was very dramatized, and things. So she made these steps based on the K-drama, so she almost planned all of it, and it might turn very bad. If you want more like enjoyable read, you can read the book. When the first time I read this book, I give it 5 stars, but this time I give it 4 stars. My mind and hers are not aligned. I sometimes disagree with her, like all those things that she planned out. I'm like, girl, you should not do that. So yeah, so I give it 4 stars. Okay, the second book is Eliza and Her Monsters. I have made a book review of it on my channel, so you can check it out. So I'll not talk much about it. It's about this girl, our main character Eliza. She's this famous webtoonist. Okay, she made these webtoons on the internet, and she's very popular, but no one knows that she's the one that made it. So if you want to know more, you can check out my other video. I give this book 5 stars. It was a good book, honestly, and I enjoy it. Okay, so the third book is Fangirl. So the setting is actually almost seems like the Eliza and Her Monsters, but instead of high school, it's in college, university, where our main character Kath is a fanfiction writer of this book, Simon Snow. She's a fan, so she make a fanfiction, and her fanfictions are really popular. Like the Simon Snow fandoms know her fanfiction. They like her books. It talks about relationship with her sister, with her father, and there's also these 2 guys. If you want to know more about that, you can read it. You can read the book. So I give this book, I think 4 stars or 3 stars. I do not remember. I think it's 4 stars actually. So the last book that I read is XOXO. It's a new book. It's also recently published, I think, by XOXO, not sure, but Our main character Jenny is this solo prodigy, and one day she met this one guy, Jae-woo, in her uncle's karaoke room. Um, Afterwards, they met again in this, I guess, like a festival in downtown area of their LA, and then they explored together, and then Jae-woo had to leave. Jae-woo gave his number to Jenny, but she contacted him and he did not reply, so something happened, we do not know. It's very cute, I really like it. Like, it's almost like you're watching a Korean drama. Like, it's very cute. I'm like, I totally recommend this book to you. I mean, yeah, if you're like a K-drama fans, you will totally like this book. So again, I give this book 5 stars. So most of them are my like good books because I gave it 4 stars and 5 stars. Okay, in September I read 2 books only. Actually I read more, but I also like DNF some, and I'm not sure if you want to watch me talks about books that I've DNF. I'm not sure if it's exciting, but yeah. So I read 2 books. The Atlas 6, the first one is the Atlas 6. It talks about this, there's this Alexandrian society where they are the caretakers of the Alexandrian library. You know, like people mention that the Alexandrian library was burned down, but in this book, the physical library was burned down, but like the content is moving somewhere and people don't know about it, but there's this secret society that take care of the library. So Libby and Nico can control the element of physicality. They can control elements. And then Parisa is a telepath. Next is Callum. Callum is an empath. Tristan has the ability to know whether it is an illusion or not, whether it's a reality or not. And then Rina is a naturalist. So all of them have this different personality, different characteristics. It's very interesting to see them interact with each other. It's not very plot driven. It rarely talks about the plot. It talks about the characters, how they interact. It's very interesting. So I totally recommend you to read this book. I gave it 5 stars. Another 5 star rates, which is good. And next is the second and the last book is The Wicked King, which is the continuation of The Cruel Prince. I read The Cruel Prince a few months ago. I gave it 3 stars. I did not expect much, but then I continued reading it. I read The Wicked King. I was like, oh, it was good. It was good. I like it. So Wicked King, I give it 4 stars. You need to talk a little bit about it without spoiling you. It's mostly political in this Fae society. Our main character Jude is a human being, and then she came into this Fae society. She lived there, she grew up there, and then things happened. Yeah, it's hard to talk about it without spoiling it. And then our love interest, his name is Carden. Carden is this prince. In the first book, he's like very, like he likes to bully our main character Jude. He's like a school bully. If people talk about the Cruel Prince, they was like, oh, this is enemies to lovers. Kinda, actually, but not really. But I'm not sure. It's not really like they don't talk about the love relationship as much. It's more like how Jude lived there and how she gained her powers and her position in the society. So it's very interesting actually. I really like it. I recommend you to read it. Like if you read the first book and you're like, it's not my taste, maybe you can try read the second book, The Wicked King. You might like it, because I like it. I give it 4 stars. So that's it from me. I read 7 books and most of them are 4 and 5 stars, so I recommend all of them. So if you want to read any of them, I'm going to show you the books here. So hope you enjoy. I'm going to see you soon. Bye bye.